In the past, I didn't know what I needed to eat to lose the weight that I wanted to, build the muscle that I wanted to either. Today, I'm gonna go through just a couple quick options that you can use and eat to help set yourself up for success from a fat loss standpoint and a muscle building standpoint. And I've done these for so many years and it's helped me tremendously, and a lot of other people that I've given this to, it helps them too. So we're gonna dive in and I'll share it with you. All right, today we're gonna be diving into a couple things that you can eat to set yourself up for success from a fat loss standpoint and a muscle building standpoint. Now, if you like the videos that I roll out, or if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, I always ask that you subscribe, drop a comment below. That would mean the world to me, because I just wanna continue to push this information out to people so it can help set themselves up for success. Now, I'm always very busy when it comes to just different things going on throughout the day. I don't have a lot of time to eat. Thankfully, my wife does a lot of my meal prep and really all of my meal prep. So I don't necessarily have to do any of my cooking, but in the past, that's not true. Me and my wife have been together for we've been married 2 years, but going on 3 years. So not that long of a time in the grand scheme of things. So before that, had to make my own meals. So here's a couple things that I did that really set me up for success. I'm just gonna be moving around the kitchen, grabbing a couple things, showing it to you to really help you out. So if you're on Spotify listening to this, because I roll this video out on YouTube on Sunday, and on Spotify I roll this episode out on Mondays pretty early in the morning. So I'll be explaining stuff as I go. First thing you should always have, really just an appliance you should have in the kitchen. You need to make sure you have an air fryer. You gotta have an air fryer. Me and my wife, we have a pretty cheap one. I will find it and show it to you. It's right down here. Let me pick it up. But nothing crazy. You can pick this up at Walmart, Sam's Club, you can grab one at Costco. Your local grocery store probably has one. This is really cheap. You don't necessarily have to have a lot of money to grab this. They're probably like 50 bucks now, maybe 40 bucks, maybe cheaper. This is a really cheap one. So there you go. Make sure you get an air fryer. I'm gonna put this over here. But why I say you need an air fryer, because it'll make things so much easier when you're cooking. Because if you need some quick meals, I always suggest, and I've showed it before, but I'm gonna show it again, get drop some ice, get the real good like chicken nuggets. They're lightly breaded. These are fantastic. And the cool thing is the macros are great. For 4 ounces, you have 23 grams of protein, 4 carbs, 2 grams of fat. So grab you some of these. But then also if you shop at Costco, like me and my wife do, well then I'm going to suggest this brand right here. So it's the Kirkland's, the lightly breaded chicken chunks. This is what they look like. And the macros on this are really good too. Slightly higher in carbs and fats and then lower in protein compared to the Real Good brand, but still really good. So it has 16 grams of protein, 9 carbs, 5 grams of fat for 3 ounces. Really good option. And what I will suggest to you, if you need just a really quick meal option, one of my go-tos that I've done, I will literally toss some chicken nuggets in the air fryer, cook them, and then I will make a wrap. These are the big Mission flour tortilla wraps. Now, if you don't have room for this inside of your just macros or calories, you can always find some really good low calorie options. I did that for a while. But then if you need some good sauces, because honestly, the thing that I learned is not the fact that I didn't really know what to eat. It was like, I knew I could eat chicken and different things like that, but sauces was just a really big struggle for me. So something that you can get, this is the Chipotle aioli sauce, and it's 80 calories for a serving. So a tablespoon is a serving. So that's something that you can really do. And I'm just gonna show y'all a couple more, some really good right here. So we get it from our grocery store, mild buffalo sauce. Because another really good thing that you can do with wraps is get some pickles, get some tortilla wraps, cook your chicken nuggets, and then from there, put some buffalo sauce on it and you can make a buffalo wrap. Really good, quick, simple, high in protein. And I'm gonna whip this camera around so I can show y'all some things that we have inside of our fridge from a sauce standpoint, because sauces will be really important. So a couple things that we have that are really good. We have the Primal Kitchen. Primal has a lot of really good stuff. So we have the Primal Kitchen, it's like the ranch, it's dressing and marinade avocado oil. Super good. Only thing is it's gonna be higher in fat, so you just have to be aware of that. Then we have Caesar dressing, Panera. Another really good thing, this goes really well if you have beef or anything like that. Maybe you do some beef and rice for your meal prep. This is the taco, I don't know if you can see it, there we go. Taco seasoning, and it's a sauce, it's mild. You can spread it over just your beef, or that is a really good option. Going back to tortilla shells, or just get some little small soft taco shells that are smaller from a round size perspective, maybe 4-inch or something like that. And you can make just some really good tacos. You can get some cooked beef from the store. And then you can also just, I don't know, toss some cheese on it, maybe have some lettuce, and then spread this taco sauce on top. Very good. So let's see, other things that we got. Obviously, sriracha, gotta have sriracha sauce. But those are the basics. Hang on, let me see what this one is. Dijon mustard, not really a Dijon mustard fan. Yep, those will be the main ones. So coming back over here, when it comes to different things that we will make, but like I said, the first recipe that you can make if you're short on time is get the taco shells, then get some chicken nuggets, put them in the air fryer. You can put buffalo sauce on it. You can put some of that chipotle aioli sauce on it, put some lettuce, put some cheese. Boom, you got a really good meal right there. So if you need a quick lunch option throughout the week, that's a really good one that will keep you on track. And again, it'll be high in protein, help you build the muscle that you want, and also lose the weight that you want if you're staying within your caloric range. Then other thing is that another appliance that you should have, and you can see it right over here, is a crock pot. Get a crock pot because you can do a lot of things. So what we have right inside of here, we have just a chuck, and just the chuck portion of the, I don't know, it's like a chuck roast, but we're not making a roast, it's just the meat. So something that you can do that will be a quick option is literally go buy like a chuck roast. Then what you can do is basically put a little oil on it, then just really dump a lot of this Montreal steak seasoning on it, rub it in, and then what you can do from there is heat up a pan and then sear both sides for a bit, then put it in the crock pot. So I'm not sure what Amy has it. So it's on low. So this is gonna be an 8-hour cook time. So she put it in the morning, we'll have this for dinner. So that's the second just quick option that you can do. I understand 8 hours isn't quick, but I'm talking about that doesn't take a lot of time for you to prep. You can put it in, forget about it, leave it, then you got some beef. Other really quick option, and if you need your meals just across the week for lunches, here's an option that you can do in under 30 minutes is, and I'll grab it out of the freezer, but if you get some turkey, just some frozen turkey, ground turkey from the store, you can toss, once it thaws, toss it in a pan, cook it, do some seasoning on it. There's a lot of different seasonings that you can use. And then just get some rice, put a bed of rice, put the tacos on it. If you wanna, or not tacos, the turkey on top of it. And that you could always do something like that. I would say get a sauce, put some sauce on it, because it's just not gonna taste good if you just have it plain like that. That's where the taco sauce would be good, or maybe a different type. That would be really awesome. Back in the day, what I would do is beef, rice, and some barbecue sauce and mix it up. It's actually really good. That's another option that you can do. If you want to fancy it up a little bit, get some bell peppers, just a frozen bag that are already cut up. Toss the peppers in the pan once the turkey is cooked. Mix it up. Then you can just dish it out, serve it out. And from there, you'll literally have your lunches all the way across the week. So when it comes to eating healthy, you really don't have to, it doesn't take a lot of time to actually eat healthy by any means. It's just a matter of knowing some different options that you can do that'll really set you up for success. So I hope today was helpful from a standpoint of just walking through a couple things that can really set you up for success. Again, out of the gate, I would say get yourself an air fryer, grab a crock pot. If you have to choose, get the air fryer first. Then you can always cook some chicken nuggets. You can always dip it in some honey mustard or something like that. That's a good option. And you could always pair it with maybe some sweet potato fries or something like that. Those are, you can find some that are just lower in fat and doesn't have a lot of oil on it. But those are just some really good, simple options that you can do to set yourself up for success along your journey. Again, it's not difficult. It's just, you really have to know the simple tricks and hacks that you can do to set yourself up for success. So drop a comment below if you need some more help with recipes or different things like that, or just different food options. I'm happy to go through some more as far as what we do. I try to go through some specific things just to be able to set you up for success. But other than that, y'all have a great day, have a great week, and I'll see y'all next time.